Hello and welcome back to Down the Track. The T20 World Cup is up and running. We finished our first day of the Super 12s. Now the second day, two massive games. First game, Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh, and then is the blockbuster India versus Pakistan. We'll be previewing both games in this episode. Firstly, let's talk about the Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh game. Both of them, surprisingly, in the qualifiers. And for Sri Lanka, it was a different story, very smooth sailing. They cruised to qualification, won all three of the games, whereas Bangladesh, they lost the first game against Scotland. It was a massive upset, but then they came back very strong and they showed why they should be in this tournament. And Bangladesh, I think they can be a dangerous team. There are some problems off the field, on the field, but they have experienced players. And honestly, growing up, Sri Lanka was such a strong team. But if you look at this current two squads, Bangladesh are more experienced, and they have a few more star players, I would say, than Sri Lanka. With Bangladesh, again, everything revolves around Saqib Al Hasan. With the ball, he'll give you 4 overs, will pick you a few wickets. And with the bat, he's the one who has to stabilize the ship at 1 down, 2 down, build the innings for Bangladesh, lay the platform for the likes of Mahmudullah and Mushfiqur Rahim. And he's going to hold the key against Sri Lanka. Also with the ball, Mustafizur, he's going to be very important. At the top, they're missing Tamim Iqbal, but they have Mohammad Naeem and Little Das over there. They can get them to some sort of start. It takes the pressure off the middle order, but it's a very experienced middle order. You have Shakib, you have Mushfiqur Rahim, Mahmudullah, and then Afif Hussain and Nuruf Hassan to come and finish it off. If you look at Sri Lanka side of things, a bit inexperienced. A lot will rely on Kusal Pereira, very aggressive batsman, but this is going to be in Sharjah. He might not get the same value for his shots. And in terms of ground size, he can clear it, no problem. But, the pitch is going to be a bit low, so he has to be smart in his shot selection. And, Avishka Fernando, Bhanuka Rajapaksa, and Dasun Chanaka, these guys are going to be very important with the bat. Hasaranga, with both bat and ball, is going to contribute. I don't know if they're going to play with Chandimal. He didn't really perform in the warm-up game, so they might not go with him. And it's an inexperienced Sri Lankan side. They have a few bowlers. They have Laharu Kumara, Dhananjaya is sort of experienced, and Hasaranga is the mystery bowler who can cause problems for Bangladesh. I also, they'll be relying on the pacers as well, Sri Lanka, to cause some problems. Bangladesh, a lot of the players are not in form, but, the likes of Saqib, Mahmudullah, they're finding some touch, and Mustafizur, these guys have been in some sort of form. So if the others can rally around them, it'll be great for Bangladesh. On this kind of wicket, either team can win because I don't know exactly what the wicket's going to be, but from what we've seen, it's been a bit slow in Sharjah. Either team can win, but I just feel Bangladesh have that extra edge just because of their experience, and the likes of Shakib and Mahmudullah, I think they can definitely change the game. I think it's going to be a fun match. It's going to be an exciting game. Hopefully, they both both teams fight well. It's been low scoring so far. Hopefully, we get to see some runs. Suddenly, we see some magic in the Sharjah pitch, a flat wicket. Even if it's a flat wicket, I would probably consider Bangladesh favorites just because their batting, is a tad bit stronger. I think it is stronger. They will have their own worries in terms of, they have to face Hasaranga, they have to face Dhananjaya as well. So they'll have to bat well, but, Sri Lanka will have the same problems against Shakib, against Mustafizur, against Saifuddin. He had a great warm-up, a couple of great warm-up games. Mehdi Hasan also won't be easy to play. So, I think going into this game, Bangladesh, slight favorites for me, 60-40 in Bangladesh's favor. I think that Saqib Al Hasan is going to be the player to watch out for bat and ball for Bangladesh. For Sri Lanka, it's going to be Hasaranga. With the ball, he can contribute with the bat as well. But Kusal Pereira, if you just want to look at the batsmen, these are the key players for me in this game. Fielding will be important as well. It's going to be a pressure game for both teams. I'm sure their fans will come in support in Sharjah, and whoever holds their nerve, will definitely have a good chance to win the game. And it's an important game for both teams because, after this, there's plenty of tough games. They have to play Australia, they have to play West Indies, they have to play England, they have to play South Africa. So this might be a relatively easier game, or it might not be because, in these conditions, subcontinent teams will always be favored. And so a win will boost the confidence of either team, whoever wins. Let's see how it goes. Thank you so much for joining me. I will, in the next episode, we'll do the India-Pakistan preview and see the key players for that. But make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned. Let me know who you think is going to win this game between Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. And stay tuned for the latest content from the T20 World Cup in Dubai. Thank you.